The most dangerous man is the one who stands alone. You won't see his scars. They're buried deep, earned from battles fought in silence with no one watching. He's faced his demons alone, rebuilt himself from the ground up, brick by brick. This man doesn't need validation or a crowd. He's crafted his own strength, forged through solitude and resilience. If you're welcomed into his life, know this isn't by chance. You were chosen because he saw something real in you. But never mistake his silence for weakness. It's a quiet.
We the people. I'm George Dell'Otta. I want to be your next president. Not a billionaire. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm a moderately talented, moderately educated, loving American. That's it. That knows we can do better. I know we can do better. I know you can do better. I know a rock can do better than these beta boy bitches who fell ass backwards into wealth think they know everything because nobody has the cojones to tell them you're a fucking moron. All they surround themselves with are ass lickers, like every autocratic dictator does. That's not what I want. I want people to challenge me. I want people to say, look, no, wait, that's not going to work. Look, let's try this. Maybe you should think about that a different way. That's leadership. Dictating and coming up with ridiculous, stupid bullshit is not leading. It's beta boy bitch following an old playbook. There's nothing creative, nothing innovative about this. This is just good old-fashioned fascism with an American flair. So enough of that shit. We the people are the rightful masters, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who would pervert our Constitution. And there was a 18-minute infomercial of perverting facts, of perverting truth, of perverting what is even happening. Because it didn't happen overnight. Decades upon decades of relentless GOP attacks on education. That's why they're attacking education. That's why they want to get rid of education. Alongside the white Christian churches preaching hatred and ignorance for fellow Americans as Christian goodness, created this little underbelly of ignorance and hatred for you, for your way of life, or whatever you do. And there it is. That's kind of where we are. The people at the top live great and are enjoying wonders. But everybody below is supporting this on the top. Everybody, each layer is supporting those above them. Till the bottom where you just see death and blood and this a river of blood underneath of the collapsed bottom that they're abandoning. Because you measure prosperity by the lack of hunger, the lack of homelessness, the lack of disease, the lack of despair. We got diseases coming back that had been eradicated. South Carolina, there's disease all over there. Out in the Midwest, Arkansas over there, there's disease ravaging those communities solely because of ignorance. Solely. The science is not your enemy. We are not your enemy. You've been bamboozled by greedy, nefarious, old greedy, racist, ignorant motherfuckers. There's no other way to put it. Excuse my French. We the people. God bless you. God bless you. We are taking that. We are making we the people ours. I don't care what the fuck they intended. I don't care what the fuck they thought. Because they weren't good people. They were racist motherfuckers. They were damaged people, but they had vision. They knew that they had to write things vaguely so the nation could grow, not stay. And they knew that the power and strength of their nation was in we the people. That wasn't a coincidence. It's not just a typographical. It was the starter words that captured the entire document.
The truth comes out when the truth comes out.
I want to be your next president. Not a millionaire, not a billionaire, not a politician. I'm just a regular American expressing my freedom of speech. And having lived during that small slice of Americana, where we were proud to call ourselves the melting pot of the world, where the best music, art, technology, innovations, science came out, blossomed under that beautiful American diversity that they fear so much. We saw the Heisman Trophy winner, a Cuban kid just like me. Even though a lot of Cubans don't like what I say. Not the ones born on the island under dictatorship that believe that they learned everything they know about America under Cuban dictatorship. That's why they fall for it. The fiddling. There it is. You saw yesterday. He fiddled while you can't afford to eat beef. What America was known for. We deserve better. You deserve better. Even those of you that are happy with this, because I know some of you are saying, this is the best president we could ever have. He's the best. Because you don't want a president to make your life better. You don't need that. That's not what you want. You can make your own life better. Your trailer is the best you've ever had. Not that there's anything wrong with living in trailers. That's not the point. It's the mentality. Because you want a president that makes the lives of others worse. That makes you feel better about yourself. It's simple. It's not complicated. You're not complicated people. This is the president you've been waiting for your whole life. A deplorable, sad succubus of a human being who's solely motivated by greed and hatred. That's who you wanted. Someone to make the lives of others worse. It's the perfect president for you. You got him. You saw it yesterday on display. A 30-minute Billy Bean. I can talk about that. Spewing ignorance and hatred. So I say enough of that shit. Enough of that. I love you. I love every single one of you. And I want the best for all of you. Even those of you that think this is the best you could get. You just have no vision. You don't see ahead of the meth or the beer or the Marlboro cigarettes, whatever. You can't see in front of that because you got those blinders on. Where you only want to hear one vision. I don't want to hear democracy. I don't want to hear freedom. I want to hear that Jesus told me to hate brown people. Jesus told me to hate brown people. So they taking your jobs. They taking all the resources and they're buying all the houses while they're homeless. Come on, man. I know there's intelligent America out there, and that's who I want. Those people are not going to support me. Those Cubans that love dictatorship are not going to support someone like me. Number one, the color of my skin. They ain't going to go for that. They're white. They're not going to vote for a brown Cuban. We don't exist. Especially the ones with straight hair. No, we don't exist. We were wiped out. We don't exist. So they're not going to support me. And the ones who love a president to go after the lives of others and make the lives of innocent people just looking for a better life worse. That's the kind of president that you wanted. So you got that. So you're not going to support someone like me who talks about democracy and freedom and prosperity and making us a nation that is welcoming and return that founding fathers' vision of a nation built on freedom. Not oligarchy. They didn't want a nation run by elites. That's exactly what they didn't want. But, you know, in their vast brilliance, they had one huge flaw. They made one big mistake. Is that they thought, they expected only good men, good people to run for office, to want to be president. They didn't expect criminals. They didn't even write into their detailed, deliberate documentation the thought that a nation would ever elect a criminal. And I don't think we did. Thank Elon for knowing those voting machines wasn't a compliment. And to cover it up, they've bought the voting machines. The judges threw out the Rockland County case as far as I understood, because I haven't heard anything else about it, because that's where the evidence was. And if they bought the voting machines, they bought the evidence, so they destroyed whatever evidence there was. And this war that they're paying soldiers bonuses for, the sole purpose of it is to suspend, postpone, or outright cancel the midterm elections because of immunity. That's the bottom line there. That's what all the distraction is about. Postponing the midterms because they know there is no way that they're going to complete the criminal agenda if the American people get to speak. If we get to say, yeah, that's not what we want. Just like the founding fathers told beta boy bitch King George, yeah, that's not what we want, motherfucker. That's why they're so afraid of the midterms. And that's, if you remember, the meeting with Zelensky in the Oval Office where he said, oh, so if you're at war, you can cancel elections, huh? Interesting. They're not complicated. They're like toddlers. You can see the steps coming. At least I can. I don't know why you can't. And I'm not spectacular. I'm not the smartest man on the planet. I'm not the most talented man on the planet. I play multiple instruments. I speak multiple languages. Hablo inglés, español, entiendo italiano, entiendo portugués, entiendo francés, y alemán. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? It's not that complicated to see the steps of a playbook that has been used before. If you took the time to read Project 2025, you'll see that this is all. There are attacks on women, number one. Part of the Project 2025 agenda. And you're seeing it. That's why they fear alpha women. That's why my cabinet will be full of alpha women. We the people. I love you. I love you. I love you, every single one of you. And I want you to have a safe holiday. A safe holiday. Enjoy this holiday, guys. Enjoy this holiday. Even though they're telling you don't give gifts to adults, don't give gifts to just the little ones. Because the economy is so great. Don't give gifts to the grown-ups. But we have a great economy. It's so great. It is so great. We're taking in so much money. We're so rich. Come on. You know better. And you deserve better. Again, I go too long. God bless you. I love you. I love you. Crazy and impossible. This is crazy and impossible. That a regular, poor, middle of the road, moderately talented, moderately educated, real fucking regular American can want better and know that we can do better. I can, with a hand, just pick out random people, assemble a cabinet, and it will be better than this TV production cast and of characters that they put together. Fabricating all these predictable scenarios. It's like bad reality TV. Let's fix it. I love you. I'm George Delana. I want you. Crazy and impossible. Share it. Press all the little buttons. Spread it. Share it. Oligarchy's not going to do it. They won't even let me promote my videos because they're scared of independent, individual Americans' free speech. They say it's political. This is for entertainment purposes. This is for educational purposes. Could it rise? Absolutely. You're the ones that are doing it. We've reached over 2 million people with just you guys sharing. They don't let me promote. If I wanted to, I can't. I love you. God bless you.
Yellow diamonds in the light. I was standing side by side as a shadow.